Oh, microphone is now switched on. There we go. That was the thing. Hello, Dewey. Hello, Dewey. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you're watching the replay, thank you for checking it out. I'm here doing a little bit of co-op because the Psyker has finally been fixed, hotfixed today, and I can log in again. And Dewey is spamming guns at a 90-degree angle out of his an auto gun that looks like a plasma gun. It's a plasma gun on my screen, so
no, it's a plasma gun.
Okay, that looks. Yeah, it's fixed now. Right. Yeah. Okay. Now we've got that confusion out of the way. I'm rocking a bolt pistol, so let's see how much damage I do. I'm trying out new builds at the moment. What's your approach for this this game, Dewey? What's your strategy?
Autogun. Got the turret with me, autogun and plasma gun for the armed enemies. Just
sounds good.
Until I get my bolter.
Sounds good.
By the way,
I get a new ability fairly soon, which I'm looking forward to using, that should give me another 70% damage, but only on sort of one target at a time. Oh, that reminds me, I've got my other ability that makes me do double damage on my armor, which I need to use. This is where I turn into a fire sprite and I go sort of new up to people. I'm looking forward to that, and on that note, I'm going to do that right now. BRB. What? What?
Or maybe not.
I guess I won't be doing that then. So fire sprite doesn't work when you're in co-op. Who would have thought? Bugs galore.
Right.
Okay. Use this. Oh, I've summoned a thing. Ah, my heat's quite high, it would turn out. That's fine. It's fine. It makes it more interesting. Whoa!
Oh, what was that?
I think that was the sun. That was a nice explosion. Is that a new Hellbrute ability, do you think? Or do you think that was my my armor ability finally giving up?
Might be just a flash.
Oh, they've marked them. Jesus! He's marked himself. I've been toasted. I'm going to wait here for the respawn. I know you've got me.
Yep.
I know you've got me. Let's zoom in and watch you go. Look at him go in his trench coat and his helmet. I'd love some variety in terms of armors. I mean, just being able to remove the helmet from that would look a bit less ridiculous. Or a cowboy hat. I'd settle for each. You can get me up while you stood there. You know you can.
No, not while I'm getting shot at.
Does it reset it? Didn't know that. Did not know that. Ah, the Nurglings! Save yourself! Save yourself! Stand behind me, brother! Right. Let's try the sprite again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit!
Did I do anything? No, I didn't even do any damage. So, okay, sprite ability doesn't work. Presumably because my runes don't work as well on any of my abilities. So, that's a thing. So we'll just have to work around that for now, but it was a really cool build. Okay, we'll get rid of a little bit of warp heat here by unloading it a la staff. Right, there we go. Bit of running to do.
He's coming.
How far is he going to charge? Incoming! Oh, it's nice and chaotic when you're a Psyker, and I do like that. I do prefer being ranged as well. Like, the lightning ability was really nice, but the medium range is just... it's a real headache. Oh. Oh, nearly gotcha.
Not a good thing if it goes up. I can't see shit.
We got him. We got him. Didn't even break a sweat. It's pretty... ouch. Flamers and Psykers really sort of... ouch. But on this load at least we can see enemies, right? I mean, that's always a bonus. The last map we played, we could only see floating guns.
Which was good enough.
It was good enough, but kind of hard work because some of the flamers didn't load. And if they're gonna... oh, that's why there were so many enemies that kept coming. Oh, jeez, 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 jeez. I do like the pistol psyker. I mean, you might be wondering why on earth are you using this build? Surely this is terrible. But the actual 3 ability that I'm rocking down here not only makes the channeling more accurate, but also increases the damage by 50% for about 20 seconds, which basically means you've got some crazy burst damage. And combine that with some other abilities, which I'm going to unlock soon, and this is going to be kind of like my boss killer build. A little bit of range resistance there on my number 2. Not that it seems to make a damn bit of difference. I mean, my health flies down compared to the Crusader next to me. Just doesn't really care much. Right, so we'll activate it here and we'll do a little bit of... Okay, no we're not.
The fuck?
I would really like warp anomalies to do a little bit of damage to some of the enemies. Some of them do, some of them don't. That would be a nice touch, I kind of feel.
Run in, summon all the shits, including anomalies, and just let them do the work.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that would be a cool feature, I think, going in there. Even having builds that work around it, you know? Like in Mordheim, you had kind of like a similar mechanic where stuff could go wrong, but you had a Chaos guy that could use that to his advantage. He was sort of like immune to some of the bad ones. So you just go in there and you try and miscast. It was a cool build. It was a cool build. Right, some critical hit would go nicely on this. Nicely indeed. How's it going over there?
Damn Space Marines!
Oh, I didn't see you had a Space Marine over here. There you go. How do you feel about them apples? Now, I really like the bolt pistol single shot ability because it applies a stack of vulnerability. So by the time you've hit someone 5 times, they're taking 50% more damage, which is really nice. It's good. So 100, 110, 121. It's good. It's good. It means killing dreadnoughts and such is a little bit less arduous. What would be nice is if my Scryer's Gaze actually did something. So if I try one more time. Wah. Nope.
Nope. No,
Jason, my pretties.
Go away.
Fly. Oh my god. Brilliant. Completely fucking useless, but brilliant. Right. So, one more in here. I guess. And the thing is, you can always hold shift and just unload some of your warp. Like so. And it's always a good idea to do. I mean, if you don't mind dodging warp anomalies, don't mind doing the dump, but... Was that a flash grenade from you?
That's a flash grenade, yeah. Not from me, that's from the enemy.
Oh, right, I didn't know they had those.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's good. You got to admit, that's good. Come on. Oh. Die. Die.
More interesting though.
Yes. Right, we can take some cover here. Hold them!
I am!
Don't let them pass.
If
only we had a Smurf fighting alongside us. I mean, I'd take a Smurf for a helping hand, but you know. I can make do without Smurfs in my life. Righto. Yo, what's up, Spectre? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. We're trying out some different Psyker builds today. We're rocking with a pistol, and we're using all sorts of Psyker-related pistol buffs to try and make this guy a little bit more awesome. So I've just activated a buff, and now his health goes down pretty darn fast. Not too bad, I mean. We're playing a slightly difficult mission here, and this is I think kind of like a sweet spot where it's a bit difficult but not too bad. Summoning things. Oh! Hide around the corner. Beep. Right. Okay. So where are? Oh, I've got your turret here. That's always handy. Oh, the purple's still chasing. It's all right. If only the purple had helped us, you know. I don't really know what to call those things. They're kind of like urchins, but... Right. Applying my bolt pistol stacks here. Let's rock on. Now there could be a good plasma pistol build as well, using the flame sort of variant of this. You get a fire buff, which is kind of like the fire shield that spins around you. That's arguably better, but doesn't last as long. See, this buff lasts for 20 seconds, and the fire shield lasts for 10, but the fire shield also gives you 15% damage mitigation. So it's sort of, oh, I didn't want to cast that really. So what I'm trying to cast every now and again is this gaze, where I would normally turn into that ball and move around on the map, and it's all well and good, but on co-op it doesn't work, and instead I just summon it and stand there. But if an enemy walks over it, then I deal double damage to them, which is incredibly handy. So I might go here and hope that he charges me, in which case double damage would be good. Come here, you pecker. Charge me. Have at thee. Your mum is a whore. I fart in your general direction. I'm trying to lure him. He's not interested, no. He is all about that Dewey life. Rip piping. That piping was £20 from Forge World, I have you know. Right, there we go. I do like how they've actually based a lot of scenery in this game. Like even this piping here is a pretty good replica of the Sector Mechanicus stuff, which is nice. It's a cool thing. Cool thing. I'll go get this chest.
So the purple anomaly on the ground over there a few seconds ago. What does that do? It doesn't hurt me.
Yeah, the one that looks like an eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that does. I think it just looks at you. I think it just makes you feel slightly violated.
Almost health. You see this green bubble here? Those things heal.
Yes, yes, that's one of my positive anomalies. They're not all bad, some are friendly, honest. Pow, pow, pow. So I'm feeling like this Psyker could probably make some interesting builds, and I know some people trying to go for the melee variant, and, well, there is melee stuff. I can sort of can see where they're coming from, but at the same time, melee, he's not got a lot of maneuverability, so you're going to have to really be a lot more careful even than the assassin. Just unload a little bit of my warp here. You can literally just spam your right click and you will unload your warp to a safe point. It's actually quite easy to use this pass and avoid summoning bad things if you're if you intentionally sort of want to, that is. I'm perfectly happy with not doing it, but you know, it's way more fun. Way more fun. I was summoning a lot more with a lightning build, to be fair.
Yeah, that was half the fight was your summons.
Yep, half of the enemies at least. But the other thing I like about this build is suddenly you've got single shot tree you can use, you've got ranged attacks, you've got a lot more options in terms of building. Let's cast a thing here. Now if they will run over that, please. Yes, there we go. I now do double damage to him. 200, 200, but it's not going up once per shot. It should be going up each time.
Catch me.
We'll see. We'll see. Nice. It's one of the nice touches of the game is the that whole feature where enemies can actually hurt each other. So it looks like when he's got that thing applied to him, I can no longer stack vulnerability. So vulnerability doesn't work. Maybe that gives him like 100% vulnerability, so I can't give him any more. I'm going to have a chat with the developers about that, see what's going on. Right, unload a little bit of warp stuff here. Now 3 is my steroid, so we'll do that. And then we'll shoot away, and yeah, I'm not really doing any more damage here. 117 was what I capped out at. It's not too bad, really. Hey, Lilandra, how's it going? How is it going? Should we kill these?
Yep, good. They're hurting.
Right. Pow, pow, pow. Okay, so when I shoot them like this, it definitely applies the vulnerability. Yeah, but it definitely doesn't apply vulnerability when they've got my Skria's Gaze going on. Maybe I should be going for the stun one instead then. Might be useful. We can try that out. I'll try it on one more mission just to see if this was like a bad thing. Co-op is kind of back. You do have to do like a safety dance in order to actually get in a game. So you have to both log in the game. When it gets stuck, the host has to relog, and then once you're both in the game, then your other person has to relog so they can see you. Then you can play. Oh, 20 experience away from account level 13. Rip the dream.
Also, my game crashed once more after the mission.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you'll log in and get the rewards, though.
Yep.
Do you feel up for doing some turrets?
If I have enough fate.
I've got 700 at the moment.
You've more than me.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good for that stuff right now. Let's get rid of this. We need to make some space.
Only at 89.
89. Okay. So we'll do something else first. Have you got any purples you can sell?
I sold them, but only gives me 5 fate.
Yes, 5 for one of those, 10 for one of the others.
So
10 for a relic now.
99. Fuck. Oh, wait a second. I got more purples in the bank. Sell you, sell you, sell you, and sell you, and sell more.
Just that way, I'm going to level up my rank, and I'll get one more ability point, which will be absolutely awesome. Right, have I got the Ether Blade? Is that the... I think I do. I can't remember if that's the one that just stabs them in combat but does loads of damage, in which case I think I do have the Ether Blade. I just haven't used it too much yet. Do we have... I'm going to work around that, I think. 10% damage and suppression damage bonus versus enemies below 30% health. Working towards 15% chance not to generate warp heat is pretty good. Although enemies losing 50% or more from their single target are knocked down is also pretty good. Criticals might also be very good for me. Basically, I need lots of things right now. I think we'll go with... Now that's okay, but I think we're going to go with just single target damage. We're going to work towards that one, so we're going to work towards that right there.
So that's enough for a 1 tarot mission?
One tarot mission coming up. It teleports. The Ether Blade. Well, I need to try that one out then, buddy, because I have not tried something out that teleports yet.
Could be useful, the mobility you lack.
I like the idea of mobility. I mean, tell me more about this, Timothy. Tell me more about this thing. Alright, let's go for major. Let's go for... heavy weapon. Let's go for... Are you fine with finding pistols? Right
sure.
with you? Get some like purple bolt pistols.
It's your tarot.
We'll go for 25, 10, 15. Okay. So we'll go for that one definitely, because that gives 5 to 20 fate points. And we'll go for... that gives the most XP, you don't die. So we'll do this. This gives us the most reward. And it's 450, so it'll be moderately difficult.
Doable. We've done such missions before.
I'm not 100% sure I have unlocked it, Timothy, so I'm... What was that, sorry?
You might have to re-invite me again.
Oh, you're not in? Right. That's a good point. Well remembered. I nearly jumped in on that on my own. Right, now we're going to load in. Then I'm going to have to restart. Then he's going to have to restart. And then we'll be good to go. Again, it's just the safety dance we have to sort of go through at the moment in order to play a game. So what's going to happen here is the bar's going to fill up. The bar is going to stop right there. And now it's not going to do anything. And if you sit here for 10 minutes, it's still not going to do anything. Okay, so you have to literally zap the game. Now I've zapped it. We're going to load it back up. Now it's going to load me in if I click reconnect. This is just how it works. Okay.
The stream died when you closed the game.
Boo!
Perfect.
It's still running. It's just black. Right, click reconnect. There we go. And now I'm loading in. That is the safety dance if you want co-op to work for now. It'll be working by next week. Just give it a few days. Can you see me?
See you. Nope.
Okay, I'm going to go on ahead. The enemies have plus 45% health, and I'm not allowed to die. Okay, we'll do that for range damage. We'll do that for range resist. Oh, and they're next to explosive things. And it wouldn't let me shoot that. Oh my frickin' lord.
They already exploded.
Oh, you killed them all.
Sorry.
Why?
I need them to be unlocked.
They look like they haven't exploded.
I need them to unlock my skill tree.
So do I, to be fair. But you're probably going to use heat weapons more than I will, so I will let you have the explosions. Look at that. It looks like it's not exploded. That's so unfair.
But
right.
It's not filled anymore. They're empty.
Oh. Yep, so that's a bad thing. That's one of the various warp anomalies. I think we should name each of them today. If we're going to do anything in this stream, I feel like that would be a good use of our time. I don't know what to call that one. Exploding orange ball. Okay, so with plus 45% health, this isn't going to be a quick one, but it will be a challenge, and it may even be entertaining. We can only dream.
Oh,
right.
Trap. My fault.
Trap? Oh, is that their turret or
Yep,
ours?
trap.
Right, we're rocking. We're good. We're good.
Wrong
We're
side
good.
of the cover.
Ouch. Ouch again. I'm trying to save some of my health, so I'm not going to heal just yet. I'm just going to rock back and get a little bit of health. Orange testicle of death, yeah. Because to be fair, it was quite it was like a walnut shape, which I think is kind of like testicular in nature. Whoa!
Godzilla vibes here. Let's
Oh, green beans! Today's episode is brought to you by the number 2 for 2 demons. Hi, I'm shooting you in the side of the head. Don't mind me. Pop, pop.
Must say, really, laser rifle and autocannon at the moment.
The auto rifle is really satisfying with its DACA. Right, there we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. Oh, 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 Jesus. 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 I need to let you tank. That's not good.
That's not good, I think.
I need to let you tank everything. I keep stopping on like 5 hit points. How do the enemies let me get so low and not finish me off? It's just not courteous. Keep freaking blue-balling me. Welcome to the life of being a squishy. You can basically just feel bad because your Crusader can walk around doing whatever the hell they want, and they really don't have to even break a sweat. It's not particularly stressful.
Yeah, face tanking this shit.
Yeah.
Would love to have the void shield, but I really despise the purple glowing stuff around me.
It is fugly. Ah, I'm going to unload a little bit of warp here. Right, we've got some AoE going on. I'm just going to sit here behind you and shoot it. Okay, not far enough.
Not behind
apparently. Not far enough.
Yeah, I'll get you up while I'm fire.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for you to get me up. Now, if he gets me up, I think we go back to having not died, but we'll see. We will wait. They may have changed it, though, because it's already crossed out the don't die, but we'll see. Maybe it uncrosses it again when he reses me. We will find out.
Get this one more. Oh, okay. Now I get you.
There we go. There we go. I've still failed the don't die part.
Ah, but, that's why we hurt so much. There's a fucking cannon.
Oh, it's a flame cannon. Right, yeah, that explains it. I didn't think we were in range of that. I think it's one of these situations where he's actually shooting us through the floor. And it's yeah. He just shot me through the floor there. That is so cheeky. Right, squeeze me. I'm sorry, you don't even deserve a clean death. You deserve an explosive death. Not more flamers. The thing is, when you play a squishy on a high difficulty, assassins included, is that flames really, really hurt. To the point you have to run away and hide again and again and again. But hey, at least the Crusaders having fun, eh?
Also remember, kids, the sentry is not your tank. The sentry is a support ability. So don't run away when you place your sentry, or your sentry will be dead within seconds.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I was just planning on how I was going to lure them past that. It's like there's something explosive there. What I'll do is I'll lure them around and I'll... nope. I'll bring them back to the remote control sheep down here. Just waiting for my life to come back. I'm going to try and save these inoculators because this mission is a fairly hard one.
I have an idea. I run in, pull them out, get them somewhere around here, and you sit at the flamethrower.
I'm going to go around the side. Oh, well, yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah,
we could do that too. I mean, are they going to come?
Once I destroyed the cover, they should.
If they go behind me, I'm slightly sort of worried here. Haha!
Seconds. Cover almost down.
Right, I'm ready for the next one. Fight me.
Here they come. Are they?
I put flames on floor. No. No. I'm not really doing anything, so we'll just blow stuff up. Alright, there we go. I do like the model of the Psyker, I have to say. Model looks nice.
Now they're coming.
Oh. Need to use some of this cover, methinks. Ugh, grenade in my mouth. Kind of painful, this. Kind of painful. It's not... this is the sort of the sweet spot of difficulty where it's tough, but it's still quite enjoyable. Right, and we can activate a buff, and the enemy can run away. I'm not entirely sure that this is applying the extra damage, so we were going up, starting at 80, I think, without the buff. We'll have to see what we do. What we do on the next guy without the buff. So the buff is gone. What are we doing now? 46. Okay, yeah, it was applying. It was definitely applying. Right, use some full auto. So the nice thing about a bolt pistol is you've got one ability that's piercing and adds a vulnerability, so it does fairly good against armoured enemies. And you've got another another ability that's flesh bane. Oh, testicles.
I prefer the bolter rifle though, which has 2 flesh bane, 2 armor piercings.
Yeah, I mean it's good. Well, one of them's sort of like an anti-suppression as well, which is handy. It's got its own sort of, its own thing going on. Okay, those guys seem to be a little bit bugged. Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure I can damage these guys. Right. I'm moving away.
Oh, bad news, bad news.
Right, let's unload this a little bit. And let's jump on this.
Bring him down.
Burn, my beauties, burn! He's not dying that quick, is he? Oh, that's because I'm not hurting him.
Should get him now.
Nah, I wasn't doing anything. I'm guessing he was at 1 with the floor. Either that or he was a lore-appropriate fireproof Space Marine. Which could be the case. I just backstepped around him. I just sidestepped him like a pro. Didn't even intend to. How are you doing, B. Vargas? How's it going, bro? I think I recognise you from Valrak's channel as well, don't I? You get around, my friend.
You did so far. I'm gonna pop a sentry behind him.
Where are you popping a sentry?
Try to get behind them, but there's another.
Yes. They are everywhere.
Right into him.
Slowly gonna pepper these down. I mean, are we even near... This isn't even one of the things that we need to kill, so we could just sort of sidestep this whole thing. a lot easier if I had my armor ability, because then I could just walk in there, do double damage, and I might not be quite so scared. There we go, I found a point where I can do damage but not take too much. Right, okay, we're whittling them down, it's looking good. So how's everyone else finding the patch? How's everyone finding Martyr? Anyone here not got the game thinking about buying it? Any questions? Fire away. Interview's going to be coming out Tuesday now, slight change in plan. The developers had to, well, they need to send me the audio on Monday, so not quite ready to upload that just yet. Right, there we go. Now we're cooking.
Get the fat one!
Get the fatty. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Only took me like 6 difference.
That took a while. It's not even one of the hard ones. But the more we do, the easier it'll get. That is just a supply box.
I like supplies. Supplies are grenades.
Okay.
And
Well, if you want supplies, my friend, you get supplies. Things used next to an explosive barrel anyway, it's sort of... it's only fair. Right, I don't need them, so I'm going to rock on. Ah! I guess I could help. Apply a little bit of vulnerability to them. There we go. Be nice to have a weapon that applied a slow, because there's some really good ranged abilities which apply 25% extra damage to slowed enemies. And I like having it in my build, but right now I don't have anything that actually slows enemies, so... Right, I successfully baited him out. That was intentional. I did let myself get hit, almost. Right, we'll do this, and we'll see if this guy looks like he's flesh-paned. I'm not sure if he's armoured or not, in truth be told.
Nope. I would say.
He doesn't look armoured, does he? I mean, he's not got a lot of metal on him. Right, I'm going up and around the side. There we go. Getting that sideways dacker. All that dacker. Tactical shooting. Oh my god, look at me. Ah.
Oh, loads of green stuff. Loads of green stuff.
So much dying.
Many hurts.
I'm actually out of... Yo, what's up, Zolas? How are you doing? And hello to Oleg as well, who is Malta. How are you doing now? Oh, just waiting for relic weapons to become... Yeah, we're still missing a lot of weapons, to be fair. We're still missing... Really like this ooze effect here. That's pretty. I like that a lot. Oh!
You have to kill.
Okay. Bad. Keep running.
More green gas! More green gas!
Oh, just never stop running. Never stop running.
I'm as good as I can. Sadly, my slowing ability makes me move backward.
Right, there we go. We're good. We're good again.
That's something I would ask Nirko to do. If you use your backwards moving and slow ability with the autogun and hold shift, you should not only get slower but really stop completely.
Yeah. I mean that just makes sense, really. It shouldn't have to be a case of moving backwards. Like holding your ground is taking away the potential advantage. It's not. Yeah, there's no reason not to give you that, I guess.
Oh shit, it hurts,
Oh god. So I've got 3k hit points, so you've got another, well, yeah, another 30% on me. It's a fair bit, but the extra mitigation as well. Like, Crusader has a lot of health and a lot of mitigation. Like, he really does have the best of both worlds. Right.
This would be no problem whatsoever if I had my bolter.
This is kind of stressful, isn't it?
Gotta recharge my life real quick.
Yeah, just gotta hug a crate and get all my life back. Okay, we'll do a bit of that. We'll do a bit of this so I'm doing more damage. Do a bit of that. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, that's all I could muster. I'll fire a couple more, but I'm not gonna survive this, I don't think.
Got it!
Oh god. Auto gun for the win. Really? Really? There's so many. I guess I can offload some warp while I'm here. The actual staff's not too bad. I mean, I wouldn't like to use it as the only ability. I think that's why some people never have heat problems, because they just rely on this. And it's not bad, it's just not very good. Right, off we go.
Ow!
Oh, God. It's the nature of these damned missions that they give enemies an extra 45% hit points as well. Like, assassination is so rough. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it gives a bonus to experience. I hope so, honestly. It should give an extra 45% experience, because it's just a headache. Oh, oh, oh. Oh! Yes! Glory! Glory!
Oh, this is a trap.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a trap.
I'll be bait. Oh, no, don't walk forward.
You can destroy the trap.
Got it. Oh, oh, come to me.
I'm gonna run in and bait them.
No, they're coming. I've baited. Well, they should be baited. Oh, oh, oh. Not you. You're not important enough. I think we might just have to blow it.
Not yet.
I don't think there are. I think they're staying there.
I tried to destroy the cover. That should possibly help.
If this blows me up, I am so boned. Okay, your turn.
Something exploded.
You're the tanky one. You can be bait. Twin auto pistols is indeed very fun. So the dual wield bolt pistol stuff is really, really good. Like, some of the abilities on there are so powerful.
Gun. Shit.
Ouch.
He blew it up.
He done blew it.
So what?
We're there. We're a third of the way there. Nearly 2/3. So basically we're halfway there. Da-da-dee. Right, there we go. Do a little bit of hit and run.
Building the Space Marine. Does not care. Takes a minute jump.
Yeah, do it. Do it, do it, do it.
Overheated.
Right, there we go. Got him. Oh. Oh, bleh, 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 bleh.
Yeah.
I've already lost my thing, so I might as well just respawn anyway.
You lost it?
Oh.
Didn't it come back?
No, it doesn't come back. You lose it as soon as you die. How are you? How you doing, Phoenix? That's right. Whoa! We're living. No, I'm not going to do that song injustice, but it's a good song. If everyone had been drinking, I would maybe sing along, but it's not the sort of song you solo.
Oh, shit.
Oh God. Why is there so much shit everywhere? We need more grenades.
Deadly grenades don't really hurt all that much, but I sure wish I had my rockets with me.
Yeah.
Ow, 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 I'm burning. I'm burning. I'm
Shoot one, run back. That's kind of like the best I can do. Stop burning me, please. Oh my God.
Stop, drop, and roll.
This would be so much easier if my actual... Oh, let's just try it again, actually. Let's try it again. Right, I'm summoning a... Ooh, nope. Alright. Well, I summoned something.
Bad news. It's charging.
Right, have this, you big green pecker. Steady on. There you go. Right. This is a bit tough, isn't it? Oh, a turret, that'll help. Be helpful if it shot, though, I guess. Can it shoot over that? I'm not 100% sure.
Nope.
Oh my God. This is... Can we go around the... no! No! I was pausing to look around. I was seeing if we could go around the other way, but we really can't. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait and save the life. I've only got one more resurrect, so... Can we just do Exterminatus? I'll get the other dudes off of you.
Run!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
The time and cover.
So painful. So anyone else have any leech strategies that they think would save our bacon in this scenario? Guess I might as well unload my heat while I'm here.
Ow, 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 ow,
Quite
ow,
often what you have to do is just literally charge at them and just kill everything before they can spawn even more. But we are slowly whittling this down.
Can't do that. Just have to... Exactly, now he's spawned that one again.
I died, but I'm safe. So it's worth. Oh, that's going to be close. Oh, jeez. You can do this, I believe in you. I'm going to wait for now. And I'm going to watch your intense sword fight. Much intense.
Autogun is best
Such,
sword
wow.
weapon.
Such a good gun, though, to be fair. It's so good.
Okay, I'm gonna get my... Fuck! Wrong button.
Another
Shit.
quality century.
I tried to run in and place it right in front of him just to bait all the
I was going to
damage
say
out.
that sounds like a good strategy. Right. Okay, the others are coming. Right. I'm feeling confident now. We've finally whittled them down. Please, please. That's so much damage. That's ridiculous. Balancing plea. To be fair, it's a pretty tough mission. Like I'm not complaining about the balancing in the game. It's not too shabby.
Rather Nurgle than Oglins. Imagine we would have Oglin Enforcer here with
Yeah.
knockback in there. Oh, he's coming! He's coming! He's alone! And he killed my sentry. Fuck you! 4 sentry!
Did I summon something back there?
Yep, vortex. Couple.
Got him. Right, so they're 15% easier to kill now. Oh, there's health here. Yep. Bang, bang, bang. Definitely need.
Bangity bang.
Excuse me. There we go. Definitely. Oh.
Timing.
Right, we got this. And 2 for range resist. That means I have a 40% dodge to ranged attacks during the activation of that ability, which is nice. And this gives me 100% extra damage against enemies, which still is not that much. No, sorry, it's 50% extra damage. But it's fairly noticeable.
Many rockets!
Right. Come on, we can do this. We can do this, Dewey. Just push.
Pushing was
Just hold my hand and push.
Kill the Space Marine. I can't hurt him really good. Do your shiny magic stuff.
I'm trying.
It hurts. It hurts when IP. That's, by the way, name of my Wi-Fi. It hurts when IP.
Oh dear. Oh god. Right, we just need to kill that Spesh Marine. Oh god.
Got him.
I cast a spell instead of moving. But I just stood there like a lemon. I'm gonna let you res me again. This is the life of a squishy.
So much good.
Laying down on the floor. Blaming your tank for all of your problems.
Okay, he's alone. But he's angry.
Place another quality turret. I mean, I can respawn if need be.
Oh, we'll get you eventually. I mean, those Nurgle
I'm gonna
demons
respawn.
are-
Just out of sheer impatience.
For the sake of the viewers, because you can't watch the...
Alright, there we go. Number 3 for the extra damage, and literally spam him with bullets. Oh god, not again, not again, not again. He is... God, that was close.
Die!
There's some health packs down here by any chance. Ooh, piece of candy. Bet it's a trap. Actually, genuine. No, it's not a trap. Oh, yes. Blue crafting materials. Yes. Oh, another explosive barrel there. I will use that one.
Just waiting for the other one
Yep,
to...
you take care of that one. Right. Oh, that looks like a turret.
And there's another piece of candy and the trap.
Okay, I'm waiting for the
And I
bigger
triggered the
crab.
trap, I'm an idiot!
What? How bad is the trap? Wait.
Three turrets.
There we go. Did damage to the Spesh Marine. My plan worked.
Damn! Why is that so many?
There's
What
quite a
did
lot
you
in
get
there.
us in there?
Oh god. Oh god, there's so many. Back beasts. Oh no, not again. I'm so nearly dead. I am so nearly dead. I've gone the wrong way as well.
Get over here! I'm gonna hold them back! I'm gonna hold them back!
Oh my god.
Oh, the bloody of the Emperor! Sentry, do your job!
Do you think that there's enough green shit on this map? Just a quick one. Is there enough green shit on this? Good lord.
Frame rate is starting to lag.
Oh, I'm gonna burn to death here. Goodbye. I have to wait now.
Shit. Damn flamethrower got me.
Firing backwards. I mean, that is how to roll. Oh, that looks like a... No, that wasn't a purple. That was a blue item that was through the red tint of my burning flesh. Which looked like a purple item, to be fair. So how's the chat doing here? So much splooge. Yeah, I agree, my friend. So much splooge everywhere. Someone pass a freaking tissue.
Turn the tide. Moving forward again. This is a rare occasion.
Well, fortunately the auto gun reigns supreme yet again. And the Psyker is dead in a puddle on the floor. At least I'm true to the law. So let's rock and roll. So there's a piece of candy up there.
And supplies, so...
I'll let you get the piece of candy.
Just have to finish off those turrets real quick, but I should be able to hit them without them hitting me.
Always handy.
Just melting them down.
Right, I can probably take this guy without completely dying. I'll just probably die a little bit. Oh god. How many bullets are you going to take? Come on. I need more buffs. I just need more buffs. Oh god. Right, we've got one.
I got 1 second.
We've got one. We're pushing our way through. We're breaking them down slowly. Oh, does that give me health? Oh, yes. I needed that. So the buff on my number 3 ability at the moment gives me a tighter spread, which is handy. And as well as that, it also increases my kinetic damage by 50%. Basically making my ranged attacks pretty darn good. Although not particularly exciting attacks, it has to be said. I've got the choice of a standard pew-pew and a rapid pew-pew. One's anti-armor, one's anti-infantry, and sort of Bob's your uncle, really. That's about it in terms of my combat strategy here. Right, come down here. You don't blow that up, please. I need to take advantage of this. Come on, Dewey. I need you.
On it. 1 turret to go.
Oh, it didn't even tickle him. Huh.
Piece of
This
candy
is where
and
you get an
supply.
RSI from. Save me. Good. The crate's not powerful enough. You, how are the turrets doing? Did you get them?
Dead.
Nice.
Candy.
I agree, brothers. Flee. Right. Let the tank do the tanking. How about that for a strategy?
Tank my ass.
Uh-oh.
Wish I could tank.
There's a purple pillar of doom chasing us. I know it's not spotted us. It's okay.
There's a Hellbrute up there.
Yes.
Well,
that's what,
fuck
that
me
was,
sideways.
that was what was just chasing me. My vote is that we...
Make him charge.
Oh god, that turret's still got a man on it.
Still active.
turret's still got a man on it. I don't suppose you
Can't
killed him,
reach
have
him.
you?
Oh god, gotta run. But if we get the Hellbrute in front of the cannon.
That's the plan. That is the plan. Right. If you want to be a pest that way, I'm going to walk around this way. Is this still going on?
I got him in front
I'm
of the
going to
cannon.
see if I can strafe past this without it noticing me. Don't mind me. No, it's chasing me now. Oh my god. It only lasts 30
well,
seconds.
I got the Hellbrute with me, so...
I've just got to kite one of my own creations around. Don't mind me. Oh, the life of a psyker. Yo, what's up, Stevicus? The purple thing is a warp anomaly that I summoned by casting too many psychic abilities. So what you do when you use your staff abilities, you unload your heat, shown down here. And that's a very good idea to do, because if you go with too much warp heat, then you generate a demon, a pillar, an exploding testicle, a space urchin, or one of many other horrors from warp. And they tend to try and bite your bum. So that's it, really. That's it. Some do damage to enemies, but not all of them. Right. And I'm rocking my bolt pistol, which I'm kind of feeling. I'm kind of feeling it. I might give the plasma pistol a whirl after this and try changing to sort of a heat variant. Ugh. So many bullets are needed to kill these, it's ridiculous. Okay. Activate that ability, and that should do considerably more damage. There we go. But that was mostly Dewey. I'll just pretend it was all me. Well, we're slowly whittling them down. I'm trying to get the ones that aren't sort of on respawn. Oh, geez, I'm burning to death. Goodbye. Yeah, it's a really cool mechanism, I have to say. The warp anomaly system is really cool. It kind of does the job of the elite abilities that you would see in most other ARPGs, however you summon them. It's very easy to avoid if you just don't use too many spells, but the temptation is to use lots of spells, and at the end of the day summoning those things is kind of fun. I'm watching you run off in... Curse you, Inquisitor. I'm watching Dewey in the background here, literally running to the other side of the map.
Ah! I have to keep...
You've got respawns as well, don't you?
Yeah, but I haven't died yet. I want my bonus.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, fair enough. I have died a lot. To be fair, it's really hard not to die. Gonna be honest. Considering how quickly one dies in this, and well, I could be building like a mitigation build, but if you try and cast 3 or 4 mitigation abilities in a row, you summon a demon. So you have to sort of cast one, do a few spells, cast another, do a few spells.
Vortex of Death still active? No, okay, just a visual.
Yeah, I would like that too, to be fair. Hi. Hi, Dewey. You the man. You the man. Right. Oh, that's going to help. That's going to help. If I could use my number 4 ability, that would be incredibly useful, because it is... oh, that was a nice crit.
Oh, shit. Lots of...
I've nearly got the Space Marine. Nearly got him. Nice. Oh, God. I did something. I did a thing.
Bad news.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, cool.
I may have gone the wrong direction. Bad life choice. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Don't shoot that way.
What is hitting me? I'm dying from something, and I don't know what.
Burning? Fire? Demons? Wasn't me. It was not me this time.
You're always saying.
Okay, I'm going this way. I feel like we could lure them past the turret now, because we've taken them down to Chinatown.
The Apostle's still the problem. The Apostle makes a void zone, and if I see him behind the turret...
Yeah, go behind him now. I mean, you should be safe to go.
Nah, not really. The Hellbrute is right behind the turret. Well, he's in front now. If the Hellbrute could follow you for a second, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna get the Apostle. Give me a second. Hellbrute is walking the long way. Going into position.
Do it. Nuke him.
Fuck yeah!
Oh my god, that was good. You got to admit that was good.
Would have dropped loot too, but
Oh, that was stressful. Nice. So we've got a biomantic sword. Don't know what that does, but sounds good. And we've got an auto pistol too, which is not too shabby, and an eye implant, as well as some fate. Now we can't do another turrets mission right this second, but we can do normal missions. But that sword looks pretty goddamn cool. Should we see what it does? We got some credits. Let's load on up. Here's our brand new sword. So what does this ability? Single target chain bio lightning discharge that hits up to 3 more enemies within 5 meters. Well, it sounds good. Sounds promising, really. So I'm going to slap it on just for the reason of having a freaking sword. I mean, I only use the thing as a discharge anyway, so I can just spam it whenever I want. 37, that's slightly better than what I've got at the moment, but gonna be honest, not that impressive. So that's got 185 DPS. If we compare that with this, 188. Now, if we were equipping it, it does change the stats actually, so you should always compare equipping. 241, so that is actually better, so we should probably stick with this in the absence of having a decent plasma pistol that we could also use. So always remember to equip, because when you're looking at the amount of damage that an item does, it doesn't always take into account the actual, oh, didn't want to sell that, the actual stats that you've got equipped. So it's better to sort of do it that way. I hope that made sense a little bit.
Did you know that all the crafting on green items is instant now, and purples only have the timer?
That changed about 4 months ago, mate.
Okay.
That was the Black Legion patch. It was a well-needed change for many. Yes. Many indeed. Many of us haven't played this game so much as of recent, and in our defence there's not been too much to do. So that's kind of why. Stolen relics, small map. We've got hunt small. Hunt small's okay. Let's go for a Chaos Legion Vanguard. This will be a little bit easier.
Yes. I switched back to my rocket launchers and plasma rifle.
The thing is, Vargas, is I'm not actually going to be using it very often. I'm actually only going to be using it to spam sort of like a discharge.
Invite me to the party.
Oh,
I'm in. I was in. Perfect.
Really?
Seems. I got a loading screen. I didn't click anything.
Nice. Well, maybe it will... Well, it's not going to load properly. Right, guys, you know the safety dance. What we have to do is zap the game. Don't worry, the stream is not dying. We're zapping the game, and then we have to reload it, and then Dewey has to reload it, and then we can finally all see each other. This is just how you have to do things at the moment. I know it's a little bit painful. But there you go. Right, here we go. We're going to load in. Remember to connect. Remember to click on reconnect. That way we can actually load back in. And we're going to load up here. Now, Dewey has to reload now that I'm in. Unless he can see me, but he probably can't. Whoa, not my favourite map. Can you see me?
Yes, yes, I see you.
Do you like my swipe? Whoa, look at me. I'm a melee mage.
I tried to tab out of the game until you're loaded in. And it worked, so I don't have to restart.
Look at that, look at this, look at that. Look at the jab. You ready for a jab? I'm going to jab. Jab. This is not the teleporting one, this one just does chain lightning on people near me. So, right, let's...
You knew it's going to happen.
Go on, back you come. Back you come. I do have an auto pistol now, though. But I've got single target freaking skills equipped. I've got bonus to single target damage, rather, so I need to change that.
Baby. Oh, what difficulty is this?
Slightly easier. Yeah, slightly easier. We can probably... So if I do number 3 here, and I do then spam number 1 on him.
Don't spam your number 1 on him. And especially not number 2.
Okay, that's not too bad. It's still not very good. I mean, the trouble is this is a short range weapon. I may need to switch to something like a plasma pistol or something like that to really get the most out of this. Blah 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 blah. Okay, get some range resist, get some kinetic damage bonus, and then we'll just burst him down at close range. In which case it actually does some damage. That reminds me, I've got a brand new skill that I need to use after this.
Rockets are ready.
Have I got any other skills? I'm going to try my fire skills for a second. Okay.
Rockets didn't do shit! Rockets didn't do shit!
Just waiting for my cooldowns.
Quicker.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
I would like to
go away. Right, we're doing it, we're doing it. It's going to ramp up damage the more we do, the longer it goes. That's not going to work. That is just not going to work. Whoever thought of putting a ramp up ability on a frickin' mage that's short range? Ah, well, mine was bugged, my friend, but it's now working. So that might be worth trying again. It started working about an hour ago, so might be worth giving a go. Right, number 2. Okay, no, this build's not going to work. I made that just for using that ability, and it turns out that the damage is just nowhere near being justified.
Look at his health.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, well, he's got more health. Oh, I was going to freaking sword him. I was going to sword him. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Gathering stuff. There's some grenades there on the right. If you'd like grenades. Dem granada. Oh, dodging like a pro. Okay, so I did loads of damage to those. Not that that's anything to really be proud of. And I should do loads of damage to him now he's in my face. Yeah, I don't really know if this qualifies as loads of damage. I think we're going to have to go back to the bolt pistol because, well, this is alright, but... Okay. Let's dagger them. Dagger them close range. Oh, come on, die. Yeah, have at thee, have at thee. Take a piece of my tactical superiority. I hid behind a wall. Right. I'm blitzing through. I'm not even stopping. I'm not even breathing. I'm just doing it. Right. What happens when I whack him with my sword? A moderate amount of damage, I'm going to be honest. Nothing more than moderate, though.
16 Inquisitor.
Are you theory crafting over there? Right.
Slow.
I feel like my team has abandoned me.
Shopping.
Shopping, did you say? Oh, it's another bloody tank here. The actual hell. The actual hell. Yeah, try and log in again, my friend, if you were having problems. I mean, mine started working about half an hour ago, and supposedly there's been a back-end update which should have fixed it. But, I mean, you know, it doesn't always work that way.
Facing him, burst him down.
I would, just a little busy.
Did you summon demons again?
Just one.
I got overwhelmed.
Excuse me, coming through. Trying to lure them back this way. There we go. Oh, eat my dust. Eat it. Eat it. Oh, the sound of this gun is so obnoxious, isn't it? There you go, buddy. You are very welcome. How to get rid of your viewers. Tell them to go play the game. Works like a charm. Works like a charm. But yeah, they've done the final back-end update now, so it seems to be working. Seems to be working, as does the trap. The trap, indeed, also seems to be working. Now I can slowly shoot it from here, though.
I got 14 fucking incubator loads. Hit me in the face. I want it. Give me the damage.
Right, looking good, looking good. Man, that first mission must have taken us ages because I've been streaming for an hour already. Whoa! That was a graphical glitch and a half. There we go.
That's one dead Space Marine.
I don't really think they do have 10,000 years of experience personally. If they do, it doesn't really show. Oh.
I think
I just walked into a glowing testicle, so I'm not really much better. Do you want the pleasure of rezzing me? I'll save my last life.
You're not dead on my. You're not dead on my screen though.
Well, there lies a slight problem. We'll have to respawn. Whoa, that's enough graphical glitches for today. Apparently I can't shoot people down there either. Yes, I can. Daka, daka, daka. I love the auto pistol, but only dual auto pistol. A single one really doesn't do it for me. I'm going to try changing one ability next time. It's going to give me another 70% damage for a short amount of time against a single opponent. And I'm going to see if I can make that build kind of work for me. And if I can't, I'll probably go back to being a sort of a crazy caster of sorts. And probably go back to building 100% tanky-ish, but we'll see, we'll see. So at the moment I'm built very, very squishy. If you hadn't noticed. No points in defense, no points in life. Just raw sex appeal.
Charge me properly. Not this walking stuff.
Slowly picking off the stragglers. I feel like we're being exceptionally tactical right now. Da-da-dee. There we go. Nice. Now, I think I'll take out this one first. Oh. Oh, we'll shoot him down then. Pow, pow, pow. Maybe here a while. Okay. We'll take this beast down. And then we'll give this another go. Right. Now that should be doing a moderate amount of damage. I think I may need to include some runes like slows, and I tell you what, that is something that is going to be causing some issues with the build, and that is that the extra buffs that you can put on these walk abilities don't actually work in this co-op. As you can see, if I hover over here, there's no additional runes, so a lot of my abilities should be on a lower cooldown. A lot of them should be doing a bit more damage. That maybe is one issue, although I can't really say that the auto pistol should be doing any more damage, but I should have my buff up more often, which would help. Right, so that was another one done. I think we're going to have to go for another. How are you looking for the fate side of things?
Let me take a look.
232 account XP.
67.
That's not good.
You could go one solo.
Could do what one? Sorry, what?
You could solo a tarot mission, but
I could solo a tarot mission. Cool. I feel like without my backup, I may be in a bit of trouble. I don't feel like I'm quite capable of looking after myself yet, in truth. 39. I'm not a massive fan of that pistol, but I do have a plasma pistol. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap that for the plasma. And then because that's heat-based, we're going to go over here. We're going to swap our abilities around a little bit. We're going to go for Fiery Form, which is going to give us more heat damage over yonder. And we're going to go for Divine Shot, which is also going to give us a bonus of things. Reduced skill cooldown for that, and increased duration. Now, I don't think either of those are going to work, but the first hit on a target provides a plus 70% damage bonus for 15 seconds. Sounds pretty good. Kabul, no idea what that is. So let's crack on. I'm going to test this build out before I commit to a solo turret, I think.
Probably the safer option.
Yeah, I think I have put runes in for all of them, my friend. But whenever you're in co-op at the moment, just none of them work. Assassination, demonic incursion. If we go for an assassination, maybe. Are you ready, Dewey?
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. We'll go for demonic incursion, I think. Yeah. Now there is still issues with the XP because, say, the last mission, I think we did kill the majority of stuff on the map, but I didn't actually get.
No loading screen from you. Seems
Bugger
like
all.
this time I was completely out of the match.
Oh, you were actually not in the party this time.
Yep.
Well.
This looks bad.
Well, if I'm going to solo one, I might as well solo a turret. I'll exit this and get you back in, because it only takes a second to come out. And there's no penalties for leaving as well, so...
Not yet.
Sometimes
there will be in future.
Oh.
When we start fighting about over planets in a persistent mode.
The mission failed screen seems to have not worked properly. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to pretend it's not making that noise in the background. Oh, stolen relics. Much more fun. Much more fun.
Just hear the sound. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
That's the sound. I wish that was the sound my bank account would do all the time.
Same. Yeah, when you log in. And you just slowly see it going up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Didn't even have to be fast, just slowly.
Yeah, just going up would be a good sign. Be a change of direction at least. For the moment I've seen that is the better to rush the mission. System of enemies killed, correct. I don't exactly know how the XP is working at the moment, and I have to say I don't think the developers do as well, because we've seen what it should be, and what it is and what it should be are two different things. Now I'm just going to reload again. Anyone that's new to the stream, don't worry. You will be looking at a black screen right now. We're just reloading Martyr, because whenever you try and play a co-op game, you have to do a safety dance. And in doing so, you just have to relog if you are the host. And then if your character loads properly, you're all good to go. If not, your friend may need to reload so he can actually see you.
And I'm just trying that by tapping out until you're back in the game. So my game doesn't completely load in. And when you're in, after you reload.
How's my relationship with the devs?
Naked.
Well, they've not bought me flowers yet. But... there's been no orifices explored. I don't really know how to answer that question, mate. I talk to them a lot. If that makes any sense, I can name, I think, half of their studio. For if that's a good or a bad thing, I'm not entirely sure. Right, nice. 500 damage per shot. That is what we're all about. Oh, so much damage. So we're down to 200 there. 100, 100. Okay. So this build's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all, but we just need to fix the damn cooldowns, because as you can see, no damn runes here. I mean, the relationship between the devs and the community is good, because they're in Discord very often. They're very communicative. If you want to talk to them about what they're having for lunch, they will gladly chip in. That's one of my favourite things, to see what Tender's having for lunch each day. Yeah. But generally they respond to feedback, they talk to feedback. If you meet any of them inside the game, they will talk to you. There's been a couple that have dropped in the stream and talked about the game as well. They are very communicative when you get a hold of them. Now there are, if you've got a technical problem, some people have sort of not unfortunately got that impression. They'll have sent them an email and not heard back for 2 weeks, but it's sort of, it does seem that emails sometimes get a little bit lost. But just about anything else is absolutely fine. If you speak to them on Discord, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a response within 5 minutes. probably less most of the time. Oh, my balls. Now, the only downside of this is it's higher damage. Definitely higher damage, but at the same time, very, very hard to kill enough enemies quickly enough. I think I'm actually preferring the staff build. Right, recast this and that, and do a bit of that. Pow. There we go. So we're waiting for Stevicus to currently restructure the question. But the staff are a good bunch in person as well. I mean, in terms of, I know I told this story 2 days ago, but just very quickly for Stevicus, when I was first starting off on YouTube, 30 subscribers after doing more time stuff, and these guys responded to every single email I sent them, and within an hour in most cases, offered to do, well, I asked to do an interview. Again, I had like 50 subscribers by then, and they were like, yeah, sure. So they were at a public event. They took about an hour out of their day, maybe 45 minutes, to just chat with me at a public event where they had other stuff to do, to be fair. And you could just tell they like the game, they like making it, they like talking about it. They're nice people. They're nice people, and it was just a nice experience all round. So, hence me being a bit of a dead fanboy. But they've been good to work with as far as I'm concerned. Now, that's to say that things haven't been perfect. Like the fact that there was no patch for 2 months and they kept umming and erring. And for those of us on Discord, we kind of knew that they were really umming and erring about pushing out, but there were going to be some major problems if they did, and there was stuff that wasn't quite ready. But they kind of kept having to say, "Oh, well, we think it's nearly ready," and then it would get delayed for another month. And it looked like sort of the left hand wasn't talking to the right hand in terms of the company as such. There's probably some issues that hadn't been clearly communicated, so there's maybe some stuff to pick up and learn there, and maybe they'll just not give estimates quite so often. But I think in their effort to try and be helpful and tell people what's going on, sometimes that does bite you in the bum, because you think something is 99% ready and, well, you just find out it's not. But yeah, I good experiences overall. Good experiences. Happy times. Oh. But I mean, I'm not a special snowflake or anything. They're nice to everyone. They don't sort of round nose me because I do videos on the game or anything like that. They will talk as much to me as anyone else. I mean, I might get asked a couple of questions related to the videos I do or something, but I mean, generally speaking, if you take the time to give them a good bit of feedback, they will take the time to acknowledge it. And genuinely, when they say thank you for the feedback, it's sort of been noticed that they are watching and listening, at least as far as I know, because they when I have had an opportunity to talk to them, we've talked about player feedback, and they are aware of what players are saying about the game. They're not just sort of copying and pasting it into a dark hole somewhere.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, the big question for this game really is, are you guys going to be able to get things done on time? Because it looks like there's so much left to go. I can burst him down pretty quick with this build. I like it.
To be fair, in defense, every time we get a patch, we get way more than we expected.
Yes, although we are still missing some features from the December milestone. We're still missing the retinue feature. There's a couple of other things. The morality system was actually due in December as well. So there are some things that we'll probably be getting. I'm wondering if they're going to do another milestone at the end of January. I'm not entirely sure, but I will find that out by Tuesday. Because they kind of, for those features, could do with updating the... Oh, jeez, updating their...
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Okay.
That just one-shot me.
Me too. That were two things at once.
Yeah.
Your purple cross spell and the explosion from the Chaos Star.
That was rough.
5,000 something damage.
Yeah, that was rough. Ouch, kabibble. What sort of playable character would you like to see? It's a tough one, really. I mean, they've gone for the classics. So at the moment, they've gone for a mage, a tank, and an assassin. So they've got the 3 classics there, I think.
And we won't ever get a pet-related character.
Yeah.
Even though I still wished for fucking tech priest as a fighting unit.
I think having gone for the 3 classics, the only other sort of semi-classics that are going to be available would be buff, debuff related, but then kind of the Psyker already does that already. There's like another 5 potentials. I think like a Stormtrooper would probably be... now I'm going off of the Dark Heresy units here, which can turn into Inquisitors. I think something like an like a highly trained Imperial Guard Inquisitor would probably be, well, basically a Stormtrooper. I'm 99% sure that's what they call them.
Shit, bad news. Double bad news, we have to kill him this time.
Yep, that's fine. I'm all on it. I'm gonna die from that. Oh. Oh god. Sorry. Questions in a mo. Questions in a mo. Oh god, sorry Dewey. I'm dead. I can't respawn either. Tech Priest? Yeah, Tech Priest would probably go down pretty well as well. I mean, a gadget class, an engineer, is probably a good bet, actually. I think you're right. That's, having got these 3 classics, a tech class is probably... Can you get me up, by the way?
You're not dead on. No! I could try a reload. Maybe you're dead then.
Shall I reload?
Either way.
I'll reload. I will reload, because I have a feeling it's probably me causing this problem. Right. The trouble is with a support class is that this is an ARPG, so the class has to be completely solo viable. It can't be a class that's sort of built to play as a team, because every class has to be able to do everything on their own. But I mean, it could be like the monk from Diablo 3, with, you know, a little bit more of a combat battle bard, paladin, somewhere between a psyker and a crusader. I mean, that's, I think, a potential which would probably end up being called a judge or something like that, or maybe... it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I mean, in terms of the units they've still got to play with, they've got an interrogator, they've got a guardsman, they've got a judge, they've got... there's a couple of others. If you go on YouTube and you look up Inquisitor... Warhammer Inquisitor Retinue, I think there's a 40k wiki page that shows you a list of Inquisitor Retinue, and there's a bunch called the Ascended. Those are basically the potential classes. Although they haven't said they're explicitly using Dark Heresy. Dark Heresy is kind of the only one that really references a death cultist turning into an Inquisitor, so I'm 90% sure that they took a lot of inspiration from that at the very least.
Also fucking Crusaders. Something like the counterpart to the Psyker, Paria, would be nice.
Yes, that's one of the others. What is a Paria exactly? I mean, I know in terms of Necron,
Paria has no footstamp in the warp, so he
that's
has
the
no
null,
soul.
right? Yeah.
Then the nullifier, exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're coming out with units like that, then yeah, you're going for like the very specialised subclasses. Because that would be sort of, I would presume, like a warp immune, or like highly resistant to warp damage but very low armor, something like that.
Wait, you're alive again?
I reloaded and I'm alive. I mean, I'm not complaining.
That's my man. Are you?
Yarp. I'm just going in the other room over there.
That one left. Just finishing off this Hellbrood.
Actually, it's probably a good idea to stick with you, just in case we've got one of these that we have to kill. Don't suppose there's 2 in your room, is there?
I haven't seen even one yet. Still fighting with the dreadnought.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's some sisters that can be part of the Ascended. I don't believe a Sororitas is in there. I'm not entirely sure. But there might be someone... one of them might be in there. I can't remember the names of the sisters.
Law-wise,
yeah.
you could put anyone in here.
Yes, but I think it's also got to be someone that players are familiar... Like, I would like to see a Commissar, but Commissars I don't think typically would end up being within the Inquisition. They're just a little bit too niche. It's got to be something that players will accept, and it's got to be something that fits in with a Crusader, a Death Cult Assassin, and mind you, if they put a Crusader and a Death Cult Assassin, they're really keeping things pretty open and saying, well, we'll just do what we want. I'm just looking for this damn chest.
Ah, you're invisible. I was wondering where all
That's
these...
fine. Oh,
I
these
just
are
followed
coming
it
from
through
the
the
other guy that I must have aggravated. Right, let's go and take him down.
Yep.
Take him down to Chinatown.
I keep one Nurgling alive so I can follow him. You're a Nurgling now.
Right, that's it. Oh, all the damage. Pow, pow, pow. 500 damage. That's a lot of damage. I'm all about that damage. 500 damage. That was pretty good. That was pretty good for this level anyway. That one I think has been... Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking if we leave those alive...
Oh, they won't respawn here.
Right, we got him, surely.
Pew, pew.
Right, okay, that's that done. So now we just go straight north, and there should be 2 of them in this room. There should be 2 spares as well, so if we missed a couple... Oh,
well, we fucked up 2 of them.
Did we?
Yes. Yep.
We shouldn't be missing 2, then there should be 2 spare on every map. Well...
I haven't completely checked out the other room though.
I think I'll go right here and check out this way. This one doesn't look like it's been opened either.
Touch it.
I can't click on it, which is weird.
Okay.
Maybe it expired. Maybe it expired. Let's just hunt down this one. Yeah, I think the argument with the Inquisitors could be that sort of, you know, anyone from any walk could be trained anywhere else, and then through some form of commissioning might get forced to work with the Inquisition, and then from there, blah, 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 might end up being an Inquisitor, yada, yada, yada. I think that's sort of a...
They not necessarily have to be a solo Inquisitor.
Yeah.
They could be just part of the team, not with their own commando.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's looking like this mission is a wash. Here we go. On me. Oh, fuck a dog.
Where is me? Make noise.
Near the entrance, beginning of the very map.
Oh shit, are you kidding me? I'm at the exact opposite of the map. Also, it's just one. We need one more after that.
I'm summoning urchins. Oh, I have got no hope in hell of killing this fool. I've got poisoned. No. I am afraid this mission is a wash. We're going to have to...
Surrenderize.
Yeah, I can't even surrender. Can you surrenderize?
I tried to surrenderize. I surrenderized.
There we go. Well, we tried. God damn. Okay, so maybe we'll stick to missions that don't have any form of timer on them. I didn't think that was going to be too rough, actually. But I got a reasonable amount of account XP.
A Witch Hunter style Inquisitor would be Auto Hereticus. They aren't necessarily known to be fighting active Inquisitors. They're more duelists and wouldn't survive pretty long.
Yeah, I guess they'd be more of an interrogator, wouldn't they, than a frontline. I mean, you could certainly have one that is like a hybrid. There's a lot that are in power armor and still look Ordo Hereticus-ish. It's sort of But I mean, we don't really need another one in power armor. That's the thing at the moment. We've got one in power armor. If we need another Inquisitor, it needs to be different. And we've got
pretty
a
much
thing.
fills the role of the conventional Inquisitor.
I don't suppose you've got any purple items and you've got enough for a turret run.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Right, let's go for... I mean, that's the next one of my thing. I might spawn an investigation and bring you along. How do you feel about that?
Perfect. Let's do it.
Okay. So, let's load up an investigation and we'll all look through the lore side of things first. So, I'll read out a bit of it. Heretical hate preachers infiltrated an industrial area and staged an armed revolt when punitive toil quotas were imposed. I'm not going to read this. I'm sorry, I'm too tired. It's making my eyes go funny. But I'll leave you guys to read the rest of it. What we'll do is try and pick one of these to see which one looks most appropriate. I think the bottom one seems to be the most appropriate because we might get a better success level. That looks like it'll do here.
It costs money, it has to be better.
That is what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. So cultists are re-infiltrating a secure underground facility. Someone's requested an ammo resupply. How about that? That'll do. Social will get Dewey in for this. And all enemies will reduce to 90% health. I think will be pretty adequate. Now, you know what? We'll go for an advanced sentry gun. Have you joined me, Dewey? Doesn't show you.
Use.
Ah, use. And, oh, sod it, we'll keep the same build. The dual wielding, indeed, I do like. Dual wielding, I don't actually know. What's different about dual wielding? I thought it's exactly the same this patch.
Does more damage, doesn't it? Felt like it.
I don't know. Has it had a damage change, Wasabi? Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name properly. Wasabi! I once went to a Japanese class.
Whole one.
Just the one, actually. Yeah, we had one Japanese lesson in school. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. One Italian as well.
Funny thing is, though, you had one single Japanese class, and I had 4 years of French, and we speak the same amount of the designated language.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I had 2 years of... Well, maybe 1 year of German, but... Yeah, I'm not saying I can follow a conversation, but I can remember a few words from it. Mostly stuff that I've just picked up from, like, South Park, though. So it's not particularly... I can't really thank my education. But I remember such useful phrases as mein Kopf tut weh from school. That 100% is from school. I remember more French from school, definitely, but I preferred our French teacher. She was much, much prettier than the German one.
I remember a lot of French from school too, if you know what I mean.
Heel. Oh, Dewey. You're such a good guy.
So indeed, it does help if I just tab out of the game until you have reloaded.
No, that's a good tip for anyone that wants to be able to see their partner in crime.
Yep.
Right, we're saving the Imperial Guard. Don't you die on me, Jim. Right, I must save them all. Must save them. More saving. More saving. There we go. We got quite a few of them left. I think we did good.
Yeah, totally. My part in this role was crucial. It's not like I'm just yet loading in.
Really? Oh my god, I thought I was doing a lot of work. Nah. I didn't know you were restarting.
I had to, because I couldn't see you. I forgot to tell you.
Okay.
Oh cool, then Imperial Guard is invisible for me.
Oh, I've summoned an anomaly. That's gonna kill them all.
Yeah.
Oh god.
One went to sploosh. one is marmalade now. Look at him.
Sacrificed. That's what they were. Sacrificed. I used my armor ability. It will be nice once I can use runes properly. Ah, Trainer Hydra.
What a kill. Peekaboo!
Yep, 98% casualties are acceptable losses. Yep. The only ones that aren't acceptable losses are the ones that you name. That's why you should never give them names. So when you want to dump your when you want to dump your heat, you just sit there swinging your sword for a bit. Okay. Activate all buffs.
Bane of my existence. Can't deal with enforcers. They seem to be neither armored nor flashbaned.
Yeah, I don't know what they
just
are.
don't take damage.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Run. Run.
Touched me, it hurt.
Where did it touch you? Show me on this doll. Oh.
I guess this
There we go. There we go. Stress averted. Enemies purged.
Purgerized.
Right. Goddamn purge mission. That's the downside of investigations.
Well, it's not. Is it? Is it? Yeah. It's just okay.
Precognition, yes, I have used that, but I want to use 2 buffs at the moment. Let me just ditch a little bit of heat here. Da-da-dee. I'm just discharging. Don't mind me. Cross, cross, parry, parry.
Depth watering.
What are you doing? Just shame. Right, there we go. That's my heat gone. I think you need to hit something, in truth. Right, here we go. Here we go. Flame on! It's not embarrassing, right? I'm cool to be around, right?
Under very special circumstances.
Right. Do that spell. Do that spell. Whoa.
Why do you start your firewall?
Oh, it gives me 50% more damage to my plasma pistol. Means I hit them for 500. I had a good time watching Tropic Thunder the other night. I had a good time. Haven't seen that in such a long time.
Movie night at your place at some point.
Yep. It's sort of weird that sometimes when you first watch a film like that, you kind of you don't remember to find it funny. You're just too busy watching it. And you watch a highlights and you're like, damn, that was actually quite a funny film. I have this problem anyway.
Sometimes.
Like a lot of comedies, I find they're better on the second time round.
Movies I really like, I tend to watch really often anyway. So.
Yeah. I literally just exploded. Yeah, I think I just found the warp thing that just instantly melts your face. Not 100% sure what I just did was a illegal move. Right, I'm ready to be touched.
Place the turret here.
Yeah, that is the best line. No, I tell you, the best line was the line after that, Stevica. So after he says, "We're thinking of dangling the dice on Lance's forehead," and he says, "Well, everybody's gay once in a while." I just, for some reason, that tickled me.
I like.
It's just the facial expression that came with it. To be fair, I mean, there's actually quite a few good quotes in that. There is quite a few good quotes. And I have to say, most of them are actually Robert Downey Jr. Like, the others are okay. Ben Stiller's all right. It's all on Robert Downey Jr.
Well, he went up in that role, in all of them, playing what was it? Playing a guy, a British guy who's playing an Australian guy who's playing a black guy in one role, who's playing an Asian guy when he changes his outfit.
Yeah, it's a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude, pretending to be another dude or something. I think it was a dude pretending to be another dude, acting as a dude who's disguised as another dude. Yeah, it's good though. Oh, alright. Can't attack for a little bit, but I can go in and flame them. I am semi-tempted just to make a... I tell you what I'd really like is an ability that sort of sucked all the enemies into one spot. I think that would be a nice touch. Whoa. There we go. Perfect. Killing them in one shot. Kapow! Right. And we've got a really big room in here to kill. Righto. Just having a little peek around. I don't like the wind up on that second attack for the plasma pistol.
You just carry one rapid pistol. Shouldn't the second ability be the armor piercing one?
Oh god, oh god. Come on. Oh, I got him. That does a lot of damage when it's fully ramped up. Come on, let's see how much this does. 1,000. Nice. I quite like this build. One sec, guys.
Well, you still got me. Let's talk about German stuff.
Best stream in the world. I loved it. Really good. 5 out of 10. Would watch again.
Reminds me when I was instructor for navigation, naval navigation, the first time, and my superior, I had to leave the room. Told me, just keep on going. I didn't know nothing. I knew exactly as much as the people in front of me. Just went, well, who of you wants to learn Morse code? We spent an hour learning Morse code because it's the only thing I could teach.
Fair enough. All useful. All useful. Right. Not a massive fan of that, so I'm going to swap to bolt pistol. Or maybe we should just swap to staff. Should we try out another build, guys? I think we should. I think we should try another freaking build. Let's go for a two-handed staff. Where's the two-handed one? There we go. There's the beauty. So we'll go for that force staff. And we'll go for... let's see what we've got. So we've got this, which is Force Bolt, a long-range single-target attack that deals kinetic damage. We'll do a quick build-making session with Hydra, and then we'll jump into the next mission. I won't be long, Dewey. Let you do a bit of shopping and such. Divine Shot, I think, might be useful, so I'll probably keep that in. But we'll move that to 4th priority. Number 2, Endurance. Skill cooldown. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that one. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Warp Speed, Endurance, Bio Lightning. Let's go for Fiery Form on number 1. We're going to do a tanky charge in there and try and live. So we're going to do Endurance, which we've got there. We'll move that along and we'll go for Dodge against ranged attacks. Might be good, or Precognition. We'll go for Precognition. Precognition, we'll just put a rune in on the off chance that it actually works, but I really doubt it will. There we go. So now we just quickly go through our skills and we'll literally zap them all. La-da-dee. Now I have no idea if this is going to work. We definitely need that. We definitely need these. That's just sort of mandatory defensive stuff. Extra mandatory defensive stuff. Warp Resist may come in handy here. Oh, is that actually everything spent? Jesus Christ. Those points didn't go very far, did they? Right, well, there you go. That's my build. And the plan will be to literally charge in there and be an absolute nutter. That's the plan. So what I'm going to do... Endurance defense doesn't stack. Maybe it doesn't. 10%, 10%, 10%. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of one of these. Yeah, we're actually going to go for just the one. You'll see why soon. Increases capacity. We'll actually go for there. And we'll go for that there. And the cooldown will be reset thanks to our... where are you? Where are you? Thanks to this ability. Whenever your health gets low, you get a free use of it. So I'm basically going to have loads of Inoculator to use. Should be able to pretty much constantly spam it as and when I need. And this is looking all pretty good. The only other thing I need is the teleporting armor, which I don't have. So quick pop to the shop. Excuse me, lady, can I have a teleporting armor set, please? Nope. Can I make one then?
Check for the recipes.
Yes, that's a good idea. Crafting quickly, Imperium armor, nope. Let's just go to armor, Sentinel, and that one, Walkbound. I don't actually have the teleport one. Let's see if we've got the other armor here. So, nope. Oh, telekinetic rod Mark III. We'll take that. Sniper rifle. Okay, so we're going to have to be very sneaky here and run at enemies. But what we'll do is... Oh, I'll just keep the armour I've got. Mind you, it is completely feckin' useless, isn't it? But it's also the most damage mitigating, so... Oh, choices, choices. Choices, choices, choices. Right, that's fine. That's fine. Right, are you ready, Do?
Yeah, just check if I'm in the party.
I'll see if I can invite you. Oh, I can. There we go. There we go, let's continue. You dislike this always being able to respec. Well, maybe you won't in the final build, but maybe you'll have to pay to do so. It would be a good way to use credits, to be fair. It would be a good way to... because people get a lot of credits. 5% critical hit chance, I think, will do nicely. This isn't particularly difficult, so it should be alright. Are you ready, Dewey? And it's probably worth mentioning that we've got bugger all in terms of experience from the last one. I think what I probably need to do is spam some Tarrant missions on my own, level myself up in terms of rank a little bit, get to some higher levels. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Wasabi. Like, respecking at the most, especially when no one knows what's what, it's kind of okay, I think. If they did have a respec, it needs to be fairly inexpensive, I think, to begin with, because every time you change weapon, you need to respec. This isn't like a, I've built a tank. This is like, if you change from a plasma pistol to a bolt pistol, you should respec. So, in that sense, I might even not be too surprised. Don't worry if the screen goes black here, guys. It will, because we're going to have to restart the game. I wouldn't be too surprised if they kept it free at certain points, so I don't know. Maybe you get one free respec per level. I don't know, something like that. Inquisitor rank gives you points towards getting respecs. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see. But it's sort of also fair to say that it being endless is a little bit excessive. Anyway, welcome to the stream, anyone that's new here. I don't know if we have any new faces. Well, I see a couple new faces in the chat, but we've been talking for long enough that they're not new anymore.
40 viewers, so there's probably a bunch of new people.
Right, so have a look on the stream, Dewey. Are you seeing
smoky?
What I see?
Looks a bit smoky on your end.
Yeah. Did you leave the oven on?
I was showering for an hour. Too hot, I thought.
Right.
But
so
you're moving on my screen and I can see you, which is both.
Yeah,
good.
I was walking. Right, let's try this again. Let's load back in again. That was a thing. That was definitely a thing.
The Steam gods are with us.
Corn burnt the cookies. It's a little bit foggy, and here I am without my headlights. So...
I got it. We advanced too far. We are beyond the front line in the fog of war.
Heal.
End it now.
Yeah, some sort of middle ground will probably be. Yep. This ain't working for me. I mean, maybe I can
Move out of the fog.
I don't think I can sort of... Seeing if I can zoom in with the camera. Right. I'm just seeing if I can do anything here.
I would say maybe if you move it, but I can't see you anymore, so I can't tell you where to go. If someone's shooting in that general direction, you might be next to enemies.
This ain't working. This ain't working for me. If I could move around, I would have had a bash at trying to sort of go and melt everything by not seeing and you just like guiding me, little to the left, little to the right. But yeah. Still got 61 account experience though, which is a third of what I got in the last mission. You failed. No, Martyr, you failed. 15 glory. Minus 20 though.
Let's try to do an auto pistol again, and it's even though I have a random gun, which is awesome, I prefer the auto gun itself because more ducker.
That was an interesting mission. What is this? Iona? Hunt small, a premium mission.
Ooh.
Do you want to do premium things with me?
Wait a second, am I in your party already?
You are now. This is only 2:30. I mean, this is easy going. We get rank points. Right. It's a hunt as well. Count XP. I was hoping for rank XP. Ugh. Well, I don't know what this is, but we'll do it.
Campaign.missions.wordbearers_4.name.
.com?
Maybe.
Looks like a good mission. And as per usual, I will have a feeling it probably won't load. So once again, guys, we're going back to the black screen. Just in a moment. It's not even... There we go. And then load up here. And we're cooking with the gases. Yeah, maybe it was the eye implant, to be fair. Could be. Maybe it's what it's like to have cataracts. There you go. There you go. Right. Loading on up, loading on in. Let's rock and roll. That was a weird bug. I've not seen that one before. I've not even seen anyone report that one before. So, there you go. You saw it here first, guys. Hydra bringing you the fresh, new bugs. Keeping it interesting. Could have been Mars. I mean, I don't know what planets are foggy.
Uranus.
Haha.
No, for reals, actually.
Yeah? Is that a gaseous one?
It's a gaseous one. Also Jupiter, but that's more stormy. This was too calm for Jupiter.
Well, it doesn't seem to be loading particularly well. How about your end?
Just get back in. Still on the same page as...
Okay, I'm going to exit and try one more time. If not, we'll try a different mission. I don't know if it asked me to reconnect or not, which is slightly concerning.
Snowy map.
Yes, I like a snowy map. Game in progress, reconnect. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do the safety dance, guys. Come on. Alt and F4, twice for the win.
Time warp video again.
Okay, feeling good. There we go. Right, so a little bit of a problem again, Dewey.
Oh!
So...
Good. Nice wallpaper, actually. Without the hubs, it would be rather calming.
Yeah. I've got the soothing stories of Chaos. Chaos Tale.
I think you might be too far up or too far down, because I can't even see my explosions on your screen.
Well, it's only letting me run this way, and there's enemies over here, so I'm gonna kill this one or two.
Yeah, there's also you're still moving down even if you click on the upper part of the map. So
Am I killing them? Have I done a thing?
I have no idea. I can't see you.
I think I've got one. Right, there we go. Radical Puritan's not really in place at the moment, so...
Someone's shooting someone.
Oh,
Might be over there.
go on. I mean, this is next level strats at its finest here. Summoning those warp anomalies. What happens if I walk off the map? Can I walk off the map? No, I've reached the edge. Right, okay, so just trying a few things to see if I can... I can't do anything here. This is ridiculous.
But the light effects are really nice.
Oh, feel free. I mean, Yeah, I'm just going to leave that mission, actually. Are you still in it?
No, I got popped out of it.
Okay.
It is fine. Well, you could try going solo on the mission, if that helps.
I might try one, just to see if it's the loading out and restarting thing that's causing the issues.
Exactly. Still a bug tester.
I can't disband parties, so we'll go for Uther's Turret, and we'll go for a...
I just pop out of the game real quick. That should disband the party too.
We'll go for a random Uther's Turret. Let's see what we get. Ah, we get the Don't Die one. We would, wouldn't we? In a build which I've made where you have to run in. Yeah, 250 is fairly hard at 180. I mean, the higher you get, the bigger the gap you can do, and the more skill points you get, the bigger the gap you can do as well. Right, please load properly this time. I would very much... If it doesn't load properly, guys, we may have to call it, but I'm sure this will work. There we go. Works fine now. Just wasn't reloading properly, it seems. So this build I have is pretty much just a case of going nuts, basically, by getting a fire shield on and running at them. And that is pretty much it. That is my build. But it's doing a good chunk of damage. There we go. And we're summoning more enemies as well. Always handy. A moderate amount of damage here, though. There we go. It's a nice ability, this, although the animation's not perfect, I'd say. Flame on. Flame on indeed, my friend. Right, what we'll do is we'll unload a little bit of heat here, because... Oh, we're going to be here all day. Sod this. I don't have time for that. We'll just summon things. There you go. What could go wrong? And last second, get a flame going on. Do a bit of this. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, squish, squish. He's doing a squat dance over there. We'll take that down. No squat dance here, I'm afraid. There is only death. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. Don't die is also the side objective. Rip. Okay. We got this. 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 Oh god, we got this. We got this. We got this. Oh god. Oh god. What could possibly go wrong? Now you'll probably notice that I'm also... I'm purposefully not emptying my heat, just so every time I use an ability, I'm summoning stuff. Just to make it a little bit more interesting, really. Oh god, let me through, let me through, let me through. Yep, okay, we got the heals. We got that, we got that. And now we need to fucking run. Oh my fucking god. Oh god, so stress. Okay, we'll unload a little bit of heat there. I think that's only fair, right? Are there any of these goddamn chests? That was pretty good. I have to say, that was pretty good. There might be one down here, so I'm going to have to go back. Right. There's one warp anomaly. There's 2, 3. There we go. And another one. Right. Lol. Push your mate out of the way, lol. Oh, oh. Come on. Have at thee. On guard. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's check over here, because there may be... This is the finding boxes type of mission. There's one down there. Oh god, move, move. Oh god, oh god. Oh, fucking hell. Well, this could be less stressful. But it's fun though. I mean, it's like you're playing against enemies that actually have abilities. Only it's actually me causing them to myself. And these guys do regenerate, so we might as well pew him down. There we go. Pew pew. So much fun. So much fun. Right. That ability, that ability, that ability. That one's going to explode. No, it's not. There you go. But you get a lot of mitigation with this build, though. You get lots of mitigation. Oh, no, 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 no. No, he was so nearly dead. Rip me. That was pretty bad. Oh god, there's not two of them there, is there?
But I guess I am gonna leave you to the stream. Keep watching.
See you, bud. Take it easy. Take it easy. There are spare chests on this, so we shouldn't... That won't have failed us already. I'm kind of surprised how... Well, he stomached a lot there, but hey, you know. This build is stupid, so not too surprised. I'm summoning more demons than I can kill. Right, do a bit of that, do a bit of that. We need a way to vent heat passively. I mean, that would be just sort of... just dandy. Now that is a spell. That is a spell and a half. That flame shield does do some real damage. Let's check this way first. Right, so we've only got to get 5. It's okay. There's one over here. I'm feeling lucky. Right, turn this on. Our main means of damaging. We're not going to go trigger that thing just yet. We're going to play this one by the books. Right, there we go. Yeah, one thing that surprises me is that the heat doesn't sort of slowly go down on its own, kind of like you'd expect it to. That's sort of one minor gripe I have. Looks like actually sitting here and tanking these things is probably the quickest way to kill them. Are you immune to fire? I don't think you should be. Not immune to my staff though, get poked to death. Right, so we've got one chest. 1 out of 4 to go. 1 out of 5. Gonna need a little bit more health and suppression here. Perks would be nice, yeah, some additional perks would be good. Right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do another one. There we go. One more. Oh god, there's too much going on here. I can't see. I know there's warp anomalies around. There we go. There we go. Oh, another one over there. Nice. Summon some more anomalies. Oh, get out of the way quick. Nice. That's another one. Mission accomplished. Right, we're going good. This is looking good. I need to check out the Psycho perks actually, and I need to have a proper look into actually what builds are going to be viable, what can we actually do, because I've made some and they're pretty janky. I have a feeling when your heat gets right the way up, it just kills you. I have a feeling that's what's happened to me the other game. I may be wrong though. Oh, that's not good. Right, let's go in there. Oh, come on. Come on. God. So goddamn stressful. We got this. We got this. We so got this. There we go. We good. We good. Oh, and there's not even a chest here. There is one there, though. That I can deal with. Oh, my God. Right. We need to vent some heat. Need to vent heat. Yes, there is, if you get enough points, you can spec so that the abilities never do damage to you, which is cool. Which means you can just sort of sit at max heat and spam stuff, basically. Which is cool. Yep, that was a nice stun on myself. There we go. So we need 2 more, and there should be another 4 on the map. So we should be good to go. Now we've obviously fucked up the don't die part, so that's sort of 20 experience we're not going to get, but you know, hey, we can live. Charge in there. This is the plan for this build. Now the plan I was going to go with was to have the ability on my armour that lets me teleport. However, I don't seem to have any, or the goddamn, what do you call it? I don't have the blueprint for it either, so I'm a little bit stuck on the build right now. But could it work, maybe? I mean, I'm built as tanky as I can be. And it's noticeably different. Granted, this mission is an easier difficulty than the last one I played, but this is still definitely notably easier. Right, there we go. That makes me take a lot less range damage. And this is not going to necessarily end well. Getting ready with the heal here. Oh god. And another heal, please. And another heal. Whenever you're ready. There you go. That is the power of that. Oh god. I don't like those. Because those balls literally kill you in one. Whew. That's kind of stressful. Right, there we go. There we go. We're cooking. See what I mean though? It is an interesting class. For the pure reason that it's just so totally different. And I've actually got stuff to dodge and things to do, and it's all challenges that I'm setting myself, which is hilarious. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me another goddamn... Where is it? Where is it now? Why is my inoculator not resetting? This is so confusing. Sorry guys, I was just spamming the keyboard there wondering what the hell was going on with that inoculator. Because the thing is, whenever my health is below 30%, you know what it is because my health didn't go back above 30%, that's what it is. It's only when my health passes the 30% threshold that I get the proc, and my health didn't go up high enough because I was taking too much damage. That's what it is. Well, you live and learn. I was kind of thinking I could just sit there and tank all day, but there you go. There you go. It's nice killing things in one hit for a change. It is indeed. Now, I can't fuck up any more because there's only going to be 2 of them left, assuming they've put the same amount on the map that they used to. I think I've also only got 1 resurrect, so I really can't afford to die here. He says as he charges into them. There you go, there you go. So what we need is some more spells and abilities that explode around me as a caster. I think that's definitely what we need. And perhaps a lot of warp resistance. I think that would probably be a good idea as well. Now there's 1 there that I've not killed and 1 there, but there should be 1 along here. We only need 1 more. And this is a turret mission after all, so I really don't want to fail this. Even though I've been derping around like a melon. I really don't actually want to fail it, because that would put me in a bad place. Oh, that could have gone badly. But we're going to have some Imperial Guard to help us now, which will be nice. Boop, in your bum. Gotcha. Right, and there's got to be 1 over there. There's just got to be. There we go. We are cooking now. Whew. Just having a quick read through the chat. How much depth have they added to the game? Not a lot at the moment, going to be honest. Like the narrative that we do in terms of the story at the moment is a lot better than what we were doing, but I do think it's important to have everyone's expectations set that the game isn't still got a ways to go in terms of depth. Both in terms of narrative depth, in terms of play style depth, character development, you know, in terms of sort of customizing a character. Still a lot to do. Still a lot to do. We're still missing the Radical Puritan, we're missing armor reskins, we're missing loads of crafting options, we're missing the armor painter, we're missing a lot of the stuff that makes an ARPG interesting. Right. Should be able to survive this. If not, I'm going to be so freaking unhappy. There we go. There we go. There, we'll just get out of the way here now. Oh my god. So goddamn stressful. Not sure if you're going to live or die. You've kind of got to run into enemies to actually do the damage to kill them. I should get my last inoculator here. Right, there we go. There we go, there we go. There we go. Last one. Right, we've got this. We've so got this. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I need to get my life back, actually, before I go for this sort of final engagement. But I think we should be okay. There we go. Right. Last one's up there. We'll just wait for a little bit of life to come back. There you go. It's regenning up nicely. Do a bit of that. Oh, rip. No, don't chase me. Don't chase me anymore. Oh god. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I had no inoculators left. That was so goddamn stressful. Maybe I should not use a build that's quite so stupid. Just food for thought. Rank points, we get a fair few from that, I believe. 80. Not too bad. Would have got 100. So, I mean, that's not too shabby, really. 100 points, it means you're going to get... you don't need many turret missions to level up, assuming you do the don't die option. Man, that was stressful. So what did we get from that? We got 10 of these. Always nice. Ancient mechanisms. Don't need 10 of them. A nice force rod. Always handy. Purity seal is always useful. And a semi-decent signum. 6% warp damage. I mean, you can't snuff at that. That is pretty good. Don't need any of those things. Alpo. Now, where is... Let's sort out our gear here. Have a quick look at our build. Bring that up. Load that up. There we go. And see what we've got new. Now, we've got a new Purity seal here, which is 2.3% deflect and an extra 3.8 against range. Now, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I mean, I'm missing a lot of damage against medium and chaos enemies, but I'll take it. And that, I think, is pretty goddamn good. Damage when surrounding and physical, and extra physical there. There's a lot of skill things to look at now and think about in life. I'm not going to worry too much on gearing up. I just want better items at the moment. I just want to be gearing up slowly. Now, in terms of leveling up here, I'm not entirely sure what to do with this build anymore. I quite like the pistol build that we were rocking with. I think that was a nice touch. I want to see what other builds people are rocking with at the moment. I might try and make like a build library for the Psyker, because I like some of these spells, but there's quite a few that I don't have that I really really feel like I might need to create a viable build. At the moment, I've got the Bio Lightning, but the problem with that is that the range is tiny, so it's kind of not ideal. You have to get very close and you end up taking loads of damage, but you can be a tanky character and do it. It's not too bad. The Pyromancy is okay, but it doesn't have like a really good damage dealer that I can find, at least. Inferno is okay. Molten Beam I found is rubbish. How you doing, Ethan? How are you doing? We've just come out of a mission. We're just having a little look at builds. I might try a little bit more of a Pyromancy sort of build at the moment, so maybe if we swap that around here, we get the old Inferno going. I think we could probably get rid of Endurance. What can we upgrade? Cooldown and Effectiveness. Yeah, that's not, sounds okay. Skill Duration, Skill Cooldown also sounds okay, I think. Now, anything else we should swap here? Divination. Is there anything else we could do with that that might be a little bit better? We've got a fire damage upgrade. We've got enemy armor. Yeah, not particularly great. I might go with something that can give me some buffs for a while. So dodge to range attacks is pretty good. If I go for that, because it does last... no, wait, where are we? 20 seconds, that's the one I want. Pow. Now if we just have a look at the runes we've got on this, let's see what we've got. I'm doing good, thank you, Ethan. I'm doing pretty darn good. We've got cooldown and we've got heat cost. I'm not entirely sure I need the heat cost here. Cooldown's going to bring that down to 26 seconds. Heat cost, I guess it's going to stop me blowing up quite so much. So yeah, let's just roll with that. We'll do one more turret mission. And we're going to see if we can have a slightly easier one this time. But I'm going to keep it as being random, because it's slightly cheaper, only costs you 90. Although you don't get the guaranteed fate back from one of the cards, so it technically is not the most efficient way of spending, because you always want to customise it and make sure you get the guaranteed fate back. You get 20 fate, I think. But hey, it's always fun doing something a bit different, so don't know what rewards I'm going to get either. We'll just find out. We'll just find out. So there's not a lot of account experience for this, 400. Not a hell of a lot, but hey. So who are we against? I didn't even look. Right, let's crack on. Whoa. There we go. Now, what sort of map have we got? So we've got a hunt and we've got don't die. Okay, I think I can actually try and not die in this one. So if we go for this, there we go. Oh, we're off to a good start here. So we do that. We summon the Pillar of Doom. The Pillar should do a fairly good amount of damage here, to be fair. Oh my god. I'm guessing they've got a couple of Havocs in there. Okay, reduce my range damage taken. Okay, so much for the frickin' not dying. 2 Havocs is just... Because I don't have suppression back on my... There's literally fuck all I can do there. Literally fuck all. Okay, so much for not dying. When there's 2 Havocs like that, if you don't have some anti-suppression or some suppression regen or something like that, you're dead. You are literally just dead. Unless you're hugging cover, which can sometimes negate it. Right, let's get into combat and kill him. Oh, he's not even hanging around. Right, okay. Oh, and the sad thing is they actually die pretty quick. All that because of a Havoc. Rip the dream. Rip the dream. So this Pillar is going to chase me around now. This is a warp anomaly that I have just summoned because my heat management doesn't exist. But it's fine. It's always a bit of fun. Now we're only doing a hunt mission, so I tell you what. Let's just crack on and kill this guy. Oh, and a demon popped out of it at the end. Right, there we go. This should be doing a fairly high amount of damage, really. Come on. No, it's not working. It's not working. The build is not working. We'll surrender this. Just getting absolutely rolled. Oh, and the game's crashed. Oh, please don't do this again. Please don't. I think I may have just triggered the bug that I had yesterday. If you quit a solo mission, it sometimes seems to just destroy the game. We're going to load back up and see if it works. If not, we may have to call it a day. And it may be a fairly good time to end there, to be fair. Right, let's see if we load up Scorch. Well, so far so good. Mission failed though, but that's not too surprising. Man, that was painful. That was painful. So hopefully you guys are learning a little bit about builds as I go, in terms of what not to do. Because in terms of that build, it was not doing a lot for me. Now, granted, I probably could have played it a lot smarter, but trying to survive that encounter... Oh, I haven't loaded my character. Always a fun one. So let's look at builds a little bit more. I mean, in terms of what I think many people will go for, combining warp speed and your basic force abilities is probably going to be a fairly consistent bet for many people. Having two staffs so you get two abilities that both dump warp may also be another one, because you can simply not summon many anomalies and it's going to be very safe. I'm not too worried about that, but having said that, having an AoE that you can literally just spam is very nice. So that they form sort of like your filler abilities. I don't think the fiery form and running into enemies is really a great way to go. Now, I'd quite like the fourth tree to be added in here. That there's actually another 6 Psyker abilities that they haven't put in yet. They were in and they took them out, and not many people noticed. But perhaps they're going to add that in the future. I'm not entirely sure. It might have been a bug, so I was seeing something that wasn't supposed to be there. But there you go. I think, you know what, guys, I'm actually crackered at the moment, so I think I'm actually going to call it here. You can probably hear it in me a little bit. I need some sleep, so I'm going to go to bed, come up fresh in the morning, do another stream then, figure out some builds, do a video, and I'm not entirely sure what video I'm going to do yet. I'm going to think on that while I sleep. While I've got you guys here, though, any videos you guys would like from me, let me know. Let me know right now if there's anything you want me to do tomorrow. At the moment, I mean, I've talked a lot about the Psyker. I feel like there's a lot more with the Psyker to talk about. Talk about build ideas, talk about stuff like that. We could talk about something to do with Neocore. We could do review and feedback. We could talk about, I don't know. I do have a list of about 12 videos that I'm due to make, but I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. I'll give you guys the open mic here and I'll say goodnight, but leave it in the chat here and I'll come back after brushing my teeth and I'll see what ideas you guys can cook up with. So take care, guys. I will see you next time. Take care.